What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast. And the ticket sales to the WNBA game have completely plummeted by nearly 50% in absence of yours truly, Caitlin Clark Kent, as she will not be caping up this evening, guys, in tonight's WNBA All-Star game to save the ratings and to also save the money that has been lost, guys. This is almost comical, if I must admit. This goes to show you that white girl, that effing white girl, as Brittany Griner, alluded to, is actually more impactful to the WNBA than most think. Now, guys, us over here at Charge the Game podcast, we all know that this is a fact. We all know the truth. I want you guys to pay attention to where it says, no, Caitlin Clark means a lot less economic interest in the 2025 WNBA All-Star game. Less economic, basically saying less money. Okay, nobody wants to pay their hard-earned money. I want to see the actual percentage of flights that probably got canceled, or flights that probably have more space on the planes now, being that the audience that plan to attend no longer aspire to come because Caitlin Clark will not be partaking. Now, I want you guys to look at this where it says, and it's just not the on-the-court product that suffers without number 22. The entire weekend's economic opportunities have felt the fallout. This was conveyed on July 18th from an ex-post NBA Central that wrote, the get-in price for the WNBA All-Star game in Indianapolis has dropped 48% from $121, guys, just to $64. After news broke that Caitlin Clark won't be playing, $64. Now, I want you guys to think about this. I've literally ordered Uber Eats that costs more than what these ticket sales are now. I'm quite sure these AAU tournaments out here in Texas, man, these football games that are major in Texas probably cost around that pricing at a good high school game, guys. As you guys know, football is pretty big in Texas. But this is saying something, man. The WNBA, these women, these players, the player union, the WNBPA, the Nafisia Collar, Inika Ogumbu, I don't know how to say it right, but you guys want more money and you can't do what Caitlin Clark is able to do. This is case in point. She literally is showing the WNBA that she is more than just a name. She is more than just a number. She is literally the WNBA. Get this through your heads, ladies. No one wants to watch anybody but Caitlin Clark. No one. Maybe if this were in Vegas, it probably would be a little bit different. And guess what? I'm so happy that Cathy Engelberg can see, because remember back a few months ago, she said that she feels like she's the reason that the WNBA has grown. No, you're not. Angel Reese, nope. Asia Wilson, nope. Sabrina Ionescu, Nafisia Collar, no. People aren't going to watch this game without Caitlin Clark. It's just not interesting. Now, at the end of the day, this league is profiting off of this young lady, Caitlin Clark, the white girl. You guys didn't even care about fashion. Let's be honest. None of you guys cared that much about your pregame outfit. None of you. And Angel Reese comes on the scene and says, hey, let me think of a way to make a lane for myself by being overly sexualized, by dressing up, having a little cleavage and ass show. Now, all of a sudden, the women in the WNBA want to make sure that they get their camera time when they're doing that catwalk. I mean, all of this is comical to me. But you know what? This is exactly what the WNBA ordered. This is exactly what you guys asked for. You refuse to step in to help with the officiating. You guys refuse to clear as day help Caitlin Clark. Now you guys are going to suffer. Of course, the players don't care. All they care about is how much they're going to get paid. But they're not able to sell out arenas. They're not able to increase ticket sales. Why is it that the ticket sales started off at $121, which was probably going to increase? And think about this, guys. Even if you were late getting your ticket, you probably would pay double the price of $121, because that's typically what people do. And you mean to tell me up until this moment, up until tip-off, The tickets are $64. This goes to show you guys that those tickets aren't selling. As you guys see here, the cheapest ticket prices on Ticket Pick were as high as $126 with an average resale price of $262, the highest in the league's history. League history, right? Let's see if they put a stat out about that. And now, guys, over at Ticketmaster, look at it. Can't make this up. $58. $58. You got some 69, some 70, 71. Now, guys, with these ticket prices being this cheap, they are still going to have a packed house. But it's just something to do at this point because you don't have Caitlin Clark in attendance. If you guys see here, there are a lot of red dots, which means the availability of seats that are remaining. But this is what they wanted, man. They want to get rid of Caitlin Clark. These women hate on Caitlin Clark. The officiating towards Caitlin Clark is terrible, and now she's out with an injury where she could have easily gave TV ratings a huge boost, increase the revenue. You guys have to think about it. It's bigger than just the game. I mean, this is sort of what Jerry Jones does out here in Jerry World with the Dallas Cowboys. He makes profit off of the Cowboys any and every way. You don't have to be at the stadium for him to get your money. And the same thing is for Caitlin Clark. You guys saw that not just on the court, off the court. You have businesses, restaurants, venues, all dedicated to make money off of Caitlin Clark. And guess what? If the fan engagement is not there, then it is an economic blow. And of course, guys, X reacts. The first comment is Angel Reese saying that people don't watch the WNBA for Caitlin Clark. They watch just because of her. Well, if this were the case, then I expect, since Angel Reese is in attendance, making it known that she's in your city, walking your trap, take over your trap, whatever she posted, we'll be making a video about that. Then why isn't Angel Reese selling out like Caitlin Clark? This goes to show you that this is a one-sided beef. I've banged this table. I've told people the only people that care about this rivalry is Angel Reese because it's the only way she stays relevant. I mean, even Reebok is in on it, guys. Caitlin Clark literally says nothing to this young lady, yet she continues to pick fights because if she does not do that, she's forgotten. Unless you go to her Instagram and she's twerking or something, because obviously, I mean, hey, she's definitely blessed in certain areas. Isn't Angel Reese still in it? Exactly. Piggybacking off of what I just said. That's a dude. They going in on Angel Reese, typical Caitlin Clark fans. When it's so obvious that she's bringing in the money, why does the league continue to let her get obliterated by no call fouls? It's because they don't care about this league. Cathy Engelbert is clearly being sabotaged. Maybe somebody has some type of dirt on her. I don't know. But it's all foolish to me. And yet, the WNBA allows Caitlin Clark to be physically abused on the court because why? The second she decides to leave the league, that league is done. No one gives a shit about women's basketball except when Caitlin Clark is playing. The league does not deserve her. But you can't tell these women. Angel Reese coming out here saying we're not going to stop till we get what we deserve. Angel, I'm sorry, sweetie. We understand that Shaq wants to hit people in their mouth about saying shit about you, but you suck. You just aren't as good as Caitlin Clark. And I know that people don't like that. I know that a lot of people like to get in Angel Reese's corner because she's great at race baiting. But at the end of the day, if she was so dynamic, Paige Beckers, the list goes on, Asia Wilson, why aren't they doing the numbers that Caitlin Clark is doing? Thank you. Moving along here, guys. Actually, only $55 now with $7 in processing fees. I mean, the tickets are getting cheaper and cheaper. They really try to recreate Jordan's experience to elevate their league, yet forget that Jordan could put on muscle every year to withstand the pounding girls biologically cannot. So it simply becomes abuse. Thank you. We got a little bit of anatomy going on here because common sense does not work for the ownership and the commissioner in this league. What's the big deal? Caitlin Clark is only the 9th best guard. How about that? You guys remember that? During All-Star voting, they voted her to be the 9th best guard. Truth of the matter is, regardless of what people feel, you guys can't thrive. You can't breathe. You can't drink any water without Caitlin Clark's not acknowledgement at this point. She's a breath of fresh air to not only fans, but to this sport, to this league. And the league has failed her drastically, man. And now they are going to pay on the biggest stage. How embarrassing is this? I mean, seriously, how embarrassing is this for you to have all of this money accounting for, or presumably accounting and predicting that you guys were going to hit it big. If I'm owners around the city, the state, if I have some sort of establishment, I'm just as angry as these fans. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this, as ticket sales plummet and they still can't manage to sell out hours before the game. You guys let me know your thoughts. How interested are you in this game? And what do you expect from Team Caitlin, Team Naficia? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.